I am a frost tender flower. I'm so cold right now. Alright, let's go in here. Okay, so in this high tunnel, I have lots of things, some of which are frost tender, some of which are frost hardy, but we're going to go ahead and close this up just to protect the citrus. I mean, it will be okay. It's not going to freeze hard, but we are going to get a frost, and we're going to close this up.
Even the banana trees?
The banana trees would be damaged from the frost, yes. I mean, they'll come back next year, but...
Do you think we're going to be able to get some bananas from the banana trees soon?
No.
Maybe like next year?
It depends on how this winter goes.
Wait, did she die?
She's acting like it, so we gotta take it serious.
This is off, right? Tonight, I don't know that it will actually end up being our first frost. Look, Tobe! That is a lemon. That's not quite ready yet. Might have lemons! So this one is actually got all these sunflowers in it, so we definitely want to close it, see if we can keep the frost off. So at the first frost, all this holy basil is gone, that Cuban oregano, all of these zinnias will be gone, all of these beautiful sunflowers will be gone. So if I can hold it off a little longer, all that nasturtium, if I can hold it off a little bit longer, that's just the longer I'll have with all this beauty. Look at those black sunflowers. Those are gorgeous.
When do you think we'll need to pull the shade cloth?
You know, I'm really not sure. Because right now, like, we still have a high next week that's almost 80. Which 80
What's too much in here?
is too much. So I'm thinking that we can leave the shade cloth on until the day length becomes an issue, because essentially with the 50% shade cloth, the UV is getting cut in half, and at some point, whenever we have even more brassicas planted in here, that's going to slow them down too much. So we might leave it on for a while. You know, this kind of light right here just makes my little photographer heart so happy. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, I nailed something down today that I'm really excited to tell you guys about. Okay, first and foremost, if you are not already on our mailing list, please take a moment, go to the link down below in the section below this video that you can expand. I'll put it right at the top. Or, if you're like watching on your TV, you can pull your phone out, go to rootsandrefuge.com/sign up. Or if you just go to our website, it's on there also, get on our newsletter. That is how we are making announcements, is through our newsletter. So that's the best way, so you don't miss a video, you can get it straight from us. This is going out in the newsletter about the Fall for the Arts event in Batesburg, Leesville, South Carolina this weekend. Just nailed it down today. I had been planning on being out of town, now I'm not going to be out of town. There's an event, it's Sunday, this Sunday, October 23rd, from 3 to 7 in the afternoon. So it's just a 4-hour event, and it's a little festival on Oak Street in downtown Batesburg. It's actually one street over from where our new store is going to be. And it's outdoors, craft vendors. I know there's going to be a band there. There are going to be food trucks there. And I'm going to be there with a booth. I've ordered some books in, so I'm going to have books. If you have a book already, you can bring in. I'm going to be signing books. We're going to bring some of our like closeout merch and sell that. Some stickers and stuff like that, and just basically have a booth to meet our community. We're getting involved with this this group that really wants to see a lot of art, culture brought into our area, and of course with our vision for our store and the farmers market and all that stuff, that's something that we're taking an interest in. So this is actually our first big thing to be doing here in Batesburg to connect with our community, because while we so love our online community, our online family here through the channel and through social media, which I think is an incredible tool for connecting people, we also really want to see a localization of food and, you know, being able to really impact the local community. So if you're in the area and you want to come out and meet us this Sunday from 3 to 7, and no matter where you are, please get on our email list. With the store coming up, just any travel, anything like that, that's how you're not going to miss things. Plus, I like to have direct connection to the people who are invested in us so that I don't have to be dependent on another media platform. I would hate to lose connection with you, so email us no matter what, please. I really want you on there. And if you're local, I really want you in Batesburg, Leesville this Sunday so I can hug you. Right, sweet Maya?
Yep.
Maya's going to come with me.
I'll be there.
With bells on?
Bells?
Well, that's what they say. You'll be there with bells on?
I've never said that my whole life.
You'll be there with...
I'll be there for comic relief.
You'll be there with holy basil on? No go. He's like, get this off of me. Put that in some tea and brew it.
Now we're talking my love language.
Isn't it crazy how quickly it's warming up in here?
I know, that's why you're in here.
I know, it is why I'm in here. Just cut the breeze out. Yeah, we obviously haven't planted this yet, but we have this bed going all the way down the side. Yeah, in the back, all the way around. Not sure what we're going to put in there yet. I haven't decided. You said, is this a grass?
Is that on purpose?
Yes, this is wheat.
Oh, that was on purpose.
So it is grass.
I thought it was like, we don't care about this bed, we're going to let it overgrow.
No, it's wheat.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a blue wheat.
What are we going to do with it?
Well, wheat pulls toxins.
Oh, so it's an amendment.
Yeah.
And you're not trying to like make a loaf of bread or something.
Well, I would love to make a loaf of bread someday, but right now I am not eating gluten.
Me neither.
Operation Heal My Gut. No gluten. I haven't been on gluten or dairy for a little while now, so everybody's like, you're getting so skinny. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not eating anything that brings me joy. Yo, I just picked this eggplant. I have so many jokes going through my head right now. Do y'all know the first time that I bought heirloom seeds, I bought a few packets, and one of them was a stripy eggplant just like this. I can't remember what variety this is. Listiata, something like that. That might, I don't know. But at the farmer's market in Arkansas, when I used to go to the farmer's market, long before I had a farm, and I was trying to like low class my food, and I had seen this, and it's what made me want a garden, was a stripy eggplant. And so I bought a seed packet for them. Took me a long time to have success growing them. And now look at this. I got all of them. There's tons of these things in here. Y'all want to know what else I'm not eating? Nightshades. That is so sad. I need to give someone these delicious eggplants. Here, you take them. Oh, look at this light. So golden and lovely. The leaves are starting to change.
I like fall.
I love fall.
Yeah, I like it too. I used to not so much. It was too much grieving the garden, but this year.
I'm not a big fan of like the grayness of like through winter. That
so gray.
Yeah.
Here is way greener than a lot of places are because we have all this pine that stays green. So
like the evergreens?
Yeah.
One reason I like fall is because it's closer to Christmas.
Yeah, there's that.
Look at these happy chickens. Hey, we need to look down in the garden trailer and find the frost fabric to put over the peas. We brought it from Arkansas. Alright, so I came in the greenhouse. Here is some frost fabric. So I'm going to get this out, and this is going to go over my cowpeas. That's probably 2 pieces there. That's probably enough for both rows. You found more? I was looking at. Okay, I was looking in the
we have this little trailer for where we hold all the garden stuff in right now while we've been building everything. Couldn't find it, but Will had already put it in the greenhouse for me.
Oh, look at this hibiscus late to the party, opening the day of the first freeze. Timing is everything, hibiscus. Oh, I really hope these sunflowers are still pretty tomorrow. So here I have all of these cowpeas, which are obviously just starting to have some green peas on them, so they're not ready yet. And I really want to keep these from freezing because obviously I have lots of food to harvest here if they live.
Since it's going to get warm again, I still have plenty of time that I can harvest this stuff. We just have a couple of cold nights here that I've just got to help pull them through. And
I think this is wide enough to cover the whole thing.
yeah, it might be. I mean, they don't need much. I was looking, and it's going to get close to freezing at about 6 in the morning. So there's a very good chance it won't really frost because the sun will come up. But just to be safe.
All right, you gonna help Toby? Why don't you carry that over? All right, so stretch it over the peas. Is the fence still off? Just don't touch the fence, okay? Yeah. Oh, you got it? Oh yeah, that's enough to cover both.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's fine. Now we need to find some rocks, branches, and stick. Let's just weigh down the sods.
Heavy.
Got it?
Yep.
Just carefully set it right here.
Right here.
Okay, right there.
Okay, nice. Oh, these T-posts will work, Maya, if you'll use those.
Wait, because this, Mom?
Pin down the edge. I would prefer to use something like the T-posts rather than a bunch of rough logs, because that way it doesn't tear on anything.
Okay, I'm going to show y'all what I did. I'm going to tell you what not to do. So here
Is some gaping here. If it were actually going to like get cold earlier in the night, I would make sure that this is touching the ground all the way around this. Here, it's not going to matter quite as much. I will pull this down and pin it down in the middle so that there's not just like a major breeze going through. But you can see there's a little bit of plant sticking out here.
because it's not quite freezing tonight, and because when it gets really close, it's going to be first thing early in the morning right before the sun comes up. Probably not that big a deal. Are you gonna, we could just layer another layer over these. Jeremiah has another piece. He's gonna just lay it over the end here. We have so much random frost fabric. I don't know. These are like probably 3 years old.
Hey, they're more durable than they look.
They are more durable than they look.
Okay, so this doesn't have to be perfect. Look at this example of that.
I'm just trying to keep it so that if there is an actual frost that gathers on my plants, that these peas are not damaged by it. And this is enough to make sure of that. And we will just hope here that the odds are ever in the favor of these sunflowers. So there is a cold front that is going to affect a lot of people. I think the last couple of nights, I know multiple people have had a very early first frost, and it's pretty unusual for us to be having this cool temperatures this early. Usually, from what I understand, we should have a few more weeks, but it's okay. We're prepared that it might be a little cooler this winter than what we've been used to in the past, but I really just want those cowpeas. That's really what this boils down to. What do you think, Sowards?
Congratulations.
On what?
Mission accomplished.
Okay.
All right, well, I hope this garden is still so pretty tomorrow, but if it is not, we'll see her next year. This will all be fine. This is all frost hardy. So.
Are those beds made from frost?
Yes, those beds, everything that's planted in there, with the exception of, there's one coxcomb celosia plant that got planted by, I think I might have put it in there when it was tiny. I don't know. It might have been a volunteer. I can't remember. Other than that, everything in that garden is for the winter garden. So it's all like cabbage and kale and sweet peas and onions and things that can live through a frost. Broccoli, brassicas, all the lovely cold hardy things. Oh, yeah. So that's fine. And if you have that stuff growing and it's just like a mild frost, you don't have to do anything. It will be just completely fine.
Gonna add a little fun fact about broccoli.
What's your fun fact about broccoli?
It's It's a flower.
That's true. That's true. Broccoli head is a flower. It's an unopened flower head. Or rather, lots of buds of lots of flowers. So yeah, Toby, you want to come say bye to everybody with us?
You need to go inside.
I'm so cold. Like my nose is running.
Like, we're about to have a
My nose is running.
funeral procession. She had a good life.
Oh.
Stayed outside in the cold too.
She stayed out. Hold on one second. Now I'm gonna make all the northern people laugh. Okay. Let's see. I'm
Fingertips?
really cold. Like my extremities are hurting. Oh gosh, surely it's colder than that.
Was it 58?
No,
52.
it's 52. 52.
How
That's
cold is it in
11.
Arkansas?
11 Celsius for all of you.
11 Celsius?
Yeah, that's not very.
Celsius sounds cold.
That's not very. That's not very cold. But I'm actually really cold. This morning was really cold.
It was
colder
really
than
cold. My legs
You
were
walk
like
outside to take the
dying.
kids to school, turn right back around, and we ain't got a bigger jacket.
That's true. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today.
We
bless
bless
you.
you.
Until next time.